Welcome everybody into Haunted Minds Grand Final Murky Cup number... I apparently dropped this beer can at the point. Number 6. Sorry. Murky Cup number 6. As we are here, let's go ahead and we're going to have a little Grand Finals beverage. Cheers, chat. Hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday. And let's do our housekeeping. Let's talk about everything. So as I mentioned, Exodia stack, left-hand side. We've got Adventure Scripted by Hopaka on the right. Haunted Minds is the tournament map drafted, tournament-chosen drafted map. And we've got Exodia stack banning out Cursed Hollow, Sky Temple banned out by Adventure Scripted by Hopaka. This is a best of 5 series. So we're hoping for 5 maps. Minimum we'll get 3, but I'm hoping for a 5 map series for a good old time to wrap up our 6th qualifier. Of course, this is the draft style of heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this series. There are no baseline bans, so all 90 heroes are available at the start. Of course, we have bans at the top of the screen, but those only pertain to the current map draft. If you're watching here on Twitch, be sure to follow the stream and subscribe. Be sure to subscribe. Every little bit of support in the channel helps us out a ton, so thank you if you do, and if you don't... we also will be having some bounties. If we do see some bounties being picked up, we'll let you know. But the bounties are basically pick a specific hero or a specific hero with a talent and win. Also specific compositions of like no healer, triple healer, Alex Straza with stitches. We did see that earlier today. So there's a wide variety. You can use exclamation bracket to find out more information on the bounties that have been claimed, as well as the bounties that are available. Last but not least, we have a giveaway going on today. We're giving away a Corsair liquid cooling thingy, so if you would like to potentially get some liquid cooling for your PC. It is a closed loop system, so if you're like, oh, but I don't want to deal with like getting water in my PC. It's a closed loop system. The whole thing, it's plug and play. It's basically plug and play. So if you'd like to check that out, exclamation giveaway. But I believe that's all the housekeeping we need to go through. Thank you again for the Redemption Stark. Cheers to you, my friend. Thank you as well, Shaka Nobashi, for the treat for Bandit. So, with this, we have Maev, Hogger on the left-hand side band, Blaze Lucio. And first pick for Haunted Minds. What are we thinking here? Hanzo is up and available, and Adventure Scripted by Hopaka could go into it. We know that Bish is an insanely good Hanzo player, but it looks like it's going to be priority into URL. Okay. Good mobility, Righteous Hammer to push people around. Oh, but what do we want to start out for Exodia stack? You got itchy ears today, bud? You gotta clean your ears after stream. Malfurion Tracer. Okay, so just going for a tried and true, something comfortable, something good as well. Tracer, Malfurion, nice synergy between the two of them for applying the regrowth, and Tracer just goes and does things, and Malfurion just keeps moonfiring and healing her up. Right side, still needs something. Maybe we see main tank and healer. Oh, that's a bounty right there. No talents need to be taken. You just gotta draft and win with Lily and Chen. So Panda Pals for Haunted Minds. All right. Now here's the question. Is this going to be a main healer Lily? We could see main tank Uther. Maybe that's a target ban here. So to get some extra healing. I don't think Lily's like the worst, but I don't think she's the best on her own. And that way also, we could see priority into the E build for blinds, into the Tracer. Cassie is a safe ban here as well, but I'd actually like to see like Uther main tank for the side of Adventure Scripted by Hopaka. Lily leans into the blind build. Maybe you go Water Dragon at 10, but you can also go Jugs for the extra heals. Even then, you could actually consider doing Divine Storm from Uther just to lock people in place. But actually, as I think about that, with Wandering Keg and Righteous Hammer, you probably don't want Divine Storm. So it'll probably be, at least if we get the Uther, it'd be Divine Shield, and then you'll need a Hyper Carry with that as well. That's what I'd like to see. We'll see how the draft unfolds. It could just be solo healer Lily. We're going to find out here in just a moment. As we're through our mid-ban phase, Cassia and Tyrael banned away, so getting rid of some Diablo characters for this last ban phase. Maybe get like a Muradin to just chuck a Stormbolt into Chen anytime he tries to drink. Okay, that's a bounty. That right there is a bounty in Kil'Thuzad. Has that been done by them, though? I feel like I've... Oh, no, they've attempted it a couple times. That's it. This Exodia stack has not done Kil'Thuzad. So both of these teams with a bounty. Kil'Thuzad does not need any specific talents. You just need to win with him. Last two on the right-hand side. As I said, I'd like to see the Uther here. Oh, also, I'd love for Chen to go Withering Flame. Okay, there's the Hyper Carry. No! Okay. Alright, so... No tank. Interesting. A lot of mobility, though. There's a lot of mobility. Fast Feet, Wandering Keg, Flying Kick, Avenging Wrath, Divine Steed, Hand of Freedom, Haunting Wave, Windrunner, Will of the Forsaken, Swift Strike, Natural Cyber Agility, X Strike is a mobility. Like, there's so much mobility, and I love this pickup for some extra lockdown. Also, Kil'Thuzad can play off of Imperius' Stab. As always, I'd love to see Stab build, but we'll see what players actually pick. Okay, we have Exodia stack on the left. We've got Ash on the right. We're going to go ahead and get your Twitch prediction rolling out to your lovely faces in just a moment here. Get a small load into the map, and that way I can kind of push the button so you can see. You can go ahead and see the level 1 talents in the first engagement as we are here in Haunted Mines Grand Finals, map number 1 of Murky Cup Qualifier number 6. Let's get some big predictions for these next 5 maps. I don't know if we're getting 5. I want 5. So let's put it into the universe. Bad Benny playing your Garrosh. We'll see Hazuab's Kil'Thuzad, Copen on your Imperius, Dino Tracer, and Yasu Malfurion. Right side of the map, we've got a Genji played by Bish. Down for Liv is your Sylvanas, a.k.a. Mariel. I forget the spelling of it, but either way, dead inside is your Yrel. Hopaka playing Chen, and Ren is the Lili. Let's make these at least next 3 gambles, big ones, chat. Let's make some grand final scaled gambles. Yrel jumps in with the Avenging Wrath. The Black Arrow is activated by Sylvanas. Genji harassing in the rotation, getting the dismount, so a little bit of siege can be achieved. But little siege is achieved, as that's a nice chain combination onto Genji. He goes down. First blood over to the side of Exodia stack as Bad Benny will not be traded. Imperius looking to close the distance. Celestial Charge won't land onto Chen. Kil'Thuzad with more chains. Master of the Cold Dark already on 4 stacks of the 15 for that. Glacial Spike picks up the 5th right there. Did go into the Barb chains level 1, increase the chains of Kil'Thuzad damage by 125%. That space between the 5 is annoying. Anyways, after getting 30 Blight, chains of Kil'Thuzad reduce the armor of pulled heroes by 10 for 4 seconds. Higher burst value available. Light of Karabor for our Yrel. Whoa, we got 13,000 to 42,000. That's what I like to see, chat. Hell yeah. Let's go. Twitch chat coming through. I ask for big gambles, we get big gambles. Y'all are nice. Apologies, it looks like Imperius in bottom lane will be bursted down by Sylvanas. It looks like he was a little bit low and Sylvanas came in with the sustained damage and slight burst. Fort front gate is going to be losing 1 tower here. Tracer blinks in, Pulse Bomb on to Sylvanas. She gets a short distance Haunting Wave. Solo heals from Lili coming through. Well, Exodia stack's got some big odds on it. It is a 1 to 4.19 payout if Exodia stack does win. So if you're looking to maybe throw a couple hundred channel points there, maybe you're low and you're like, I can bolster them and steal a few away in hopes that Adventures scripted by Hopaka don't win. But we'll have to see here because that's going to be a toss onto Yrel. Nicely done for Bad Benny. Chains pull Chen and Lili together. Pulse Bomb onto Chen. Ally toss onto Copen. Activates the Molten Armor. Celestial Charge in. And the body blocks on Chen are good. 3 to 1 in kills as the mines open up. Oh, wait, actually, no. The mines are opening up in 20 seconds, so Chen will respawn in time. No big deal. Savannah's soaking and pushing up bottom lane. Possession is the level 4 for her. Gotta point out that we do have the Aegis of Light for Yrel. We'll see what she goes into at level 7. We have been seeing, since this got buffed a while ago, we have been seeing some Yrels take this talent. There's also the Avenging Wrath level 7 talent that I've been seeing Yrels pick up here and there as well. Liam's been playing that quite a bit. Speaking of Liam, we do have an NA tournament coming up later in September. Once this tournament's done, I believe there's like a 1-week gap, and then there's a NA Captain's Draft tournament. That's being organized by Cure, Madara, and I want to say someone else. Liam, maybe? I might be incorrect on that, but I don't think it's just Madara and Cure. I think there's a third NA player helping organize. Celestial Charge into Chen. Big damage available, and Chen does take down Chen. Avenging Wrath in from Yrel. Groundbreaker returned onto her. Celestial Charge. Is there an ally toss? Or an enemy toss? Tracer manages to find the kill into Sylvanas in top lane. Dino trading. Little 1v1 action over there, but 40 skulls already picked up by Exodia stack. There's one of these camps left, so 4 from there. So this is going to be dropping 32 if I'm not mistaken. Dino joining in. Opaka scouting out. Lili's pushing up bottom lane a little bit with Siege Giants. Yrel managing top. They're actually going to come in here. And actually, it's 8 remaining, so my apologies on that math. I'm not 100% on the Risen Miner counts, but Hopaka with a whole bar of damage over time. He's Giga dead. There's no way you live on that one. Kel'Thuzad will be picked up by Sylvanas, so at least Hazuabs won't be gaining any more stacks right there. I think Garrosh tried to throw Dino over the wall to get the Sylvanas, but won't be able to. And Dino playing with fire here will be taken down by the damage over time. Good damage from Imperius, but it's not enough. Sylvanas is gonna mop up this fight, and technically that's a pentakill. I mean, it is a pentakill. Stream Deck?
East.
Thank you. But there's no announcement of said team wipe, so we're not going to be seeing any sort. We're not going to be hearing any sort of Finlander team wipe. But 68 to what was that? 32? Yeah, 68 to 32 in Skeletal Defenders in these Risen Miners. Red Golem to top, Blue Golem to bottom. Blue Golem double the health and double the value. Respawns have happened. 7 to 6 in kills. Quite a few kills already here. 5.5 minutes into Haunted Mines. Bit of a bloodbath between these two teams, as it is going to be that Holy Avenger for Yrel as well for the cooldown reduction. Genji's in bottom lane, throwing out some shurikens, trying to pick up more stacks on that level 4. A few thrown onto Hazuabs. He jumps inside the mines, but right now... Hold on really quickly. Sorry, I was trying to see if Hazu would be able to get the kill onto Genji. Doesn't look like it's happening. The Mal'Ganis, the Kel'Thuzad a little bit low, but he won't be harassed any further from that Genji. Celestial Charge, cleansed away by Lili with the good to go. Or the let's go. Damage onto Lili right now. Recall from Tracer. Can they take down the fast feet of Lili? She's got some blinds here and there, but it's not enough. Imperius gets the kill. Dead inside will be dead on the outside. And this Golem in bottom lane. Bad Benny trying to let this siege in and harass onto down for live. The Blood Craze, the damage over time! The Bloodthirst finds the damage over time. Celestial Charge into the Frost Nova, followed up by a root. Chen flying kicks away with the stagger active. Decent damage onto him. Chains, don't pull him back in. Flying kick underneath the tower, but he dead. Uh-oh, Frost Blast. Gotta get away, Lili. No, Lili, don't step into that. Avenging Wrath near the allies to get that 40 armor in case there was dive. No dive to be had. Chains pull together. Celestial Charge follows it up. Big damage onto this Yrel, and she falls. Chen's still holding level 10. He's thinking about it. Does he want Wandering Keg? Does he go Storm, Earth, and Fire? But it is Frost Blast, Avenging Wrath. We've got the Quantum Spike for our Tracer right there. Decimate Garrosh as well as the Tranquility Malfurion. Wandering Keg activated. Dino's gonna get the recall. The Groundbreaker onto Chen. Lily jugs are not enough. The X-Strike will trade the Tracer here. Copen a little bit low. Down for Liv is trying to get into the mines, but the toss is gonna be enough displacement. The Decimate coming through as well. Celestial Charge, and this Lily, she'll be taken down from Kel'Thuzad. It's a triple kill. Copen may be traded here. Ardent Defender to buy some time. Genji jumps in. Copen looks for the Celestial Charge, doesn't land the CC needed, and Genji gets the necessary shurikens. A little blood craze right there. Decimate onto Bish. Now Furion cancels the Hearth with a little bit of healing available for Bad Benny. Chains onto Dead Inside, but the Righteous Hammer slows things down as Hazu gets the spray, and this will be a recall coming out from a few members of Exodia stack. Whew! What an explosive map number 1. No way, they found the Chen? I don't know if they were anticipating to find him down there like that. But the Risen Miners have spawned. We'll see a lot grabbed really quickly on this bottom left. Top right, we'll have Yrel grab a batch right there. 10 already for her. Chen goes through the... Okay, he gets the Wandering Keg activation. He's going to be rolling away. Everything and the kitchen sink thrown on Chen. So, saying Roland just reminded, I had a dream last night that I was supposed to sing a Limp Bizkit song in front of a crowd. And I didn't know the lyrics at all. Like, I think I was supposed to sing, like, Nookie or something. Or yeah, Nookie. I was supposed to sing Nookie for, like, a crowd. Like a festival crowd. Like, it was huge. Just popped in my head. Anyways. 36 to 35 in these Risen Miners. A Root, a Decimate, a Toss, a Chain, a dead Yrel. Probably thought they'd be gone by now, yeah, right? That Chen was not anticipating the enemies to be already down there, just jumping in as he was rotating through. But 22 of these skulls remain right now. Hopaka does have Wandering Keg. Is he gonna try and jump in here and steal some of these away at the end? I don't know about this call right now. He actually does sneak in a few over here. Fight does break. It's down 13 talents here. This fight does start out. Haunting Wave from Sylvanas. Decimate. Genji gets over the wall, but there's a Kel'Thuzad. And Glacial Spike wouldn't pull him, but he still gets taken down by Tracer. Oh, that was a really good toss. Frost Nova gets a hit onto 3. There was a good to go, but it's not good enough. Lily falls. Master of the Cold Dark is finished out 10 minutes in. Yrel gets picked off after Ardent Defender expires. And this will be the remaining Risen Miners over to the left-hand side. Exodia stack with a decent, not even decent, a commanding lead on this map. 21 to 9 in kills. Dear Lord, what is the experience difference right now? It is 13,000 to 5,000 experience. Wow. But structurally, the members of Adventure scripted by Hopaka are ahead. They still have their bottom lane fort. Hopaka jumps out, drinks up some brew, realizes there's a lot of enemies around here. Wandering Keg up in 2 seconds. Flying kicks through the garage. Genji in top lane managing that golem. Chains. Look for an enemy, but no one found. Chen jumps into the mines again. Yrel as well. Kel'Thuzad goes down here. Looking to chase after this Chen. Wandering Keg activated. Yrel is able to get in and out of the mines right there. Genji still working on this golem in top. Using that cyber agility to get the reset on those shurikens. Apologies, Kel'Thuzad does find the kill into Yrel in the mines down below. Golem managed by Tracer on the bottom left of your mini-map, but there's going to be a Wrath of Angiris into the immediate Frost Nova of Kel'Thuzad. And I gotta say, Hazuabs, I mean, he can make anything look good, let's be honest, but he's making Kel'Thuzad look real strong. But I mean, keep in mind, the draft is like so well put together to amplify Kel'Thuzad value. A Celestial Charge, which has a Frost Nova and a Root from Malfurion to follow up. You got Groundbreakers from Garrosh. You got Garrosh throwing people into the Frost Nova as well. So it's a team effort for sure. But Hazuab's making this Kel'Thuzad look so strong. Speaking of strength, what is the damage looking like? Tracer's still actually ahead by about 6,000 damage over Kel'Thuzad. Tracer's still leading by quite a bit. Siege in bottom continues. Celestial Charge in. The Wailing Arrow's the answer. Kel'Thuzad trying to back away as the Wandering Keg shuffles some of the enemies around, denying some of that movement with an Indomitable from Garrosh. That's going to be a beautiful Frost Nova into combination. Yrel got hit with that Frost Blast. Activates Ardent Defender. Heals up from like a sliver to full. Back down. And even 2 health bars are not enough for Yrel. She is taken down here. An Exodia stack. They're going to push in. Will they be able to get a keep here? 25 on Yrel, 15 on Chen, Lili, Genji, and Sylvanas to defend. Yeah, this keep should go down. No Celestial Charge connection. They're looking to back away, or are they looking to go core? Hazu's calling for core. The rest of the team wants to leave. Okay, that is some max length plus 20% chains right there. My God, Hazuabs. Avenging Wrath into the Wandering Keg. Frost Blast into Lili. She shall be taken down. Yrel, Chen, Sylvanas to defend. Sylvanas was pushing up top, but she hearthed out to come help out in bottom lane, or around the core. A flying kick from Hopaka. Good combination. Huge damage. And Chen taken down, as well as Sylvanas. This is going to be map number 1 in this best of 5 series. 29-9 in kills, favoring Exodia stack. They won't find a Finland this game, but man oh man, a 20 kill difference. Youch! Hey! All right. Welcome back, everybody, into the Murky Cup Qualifier number 6. My name's Bahamut. We are in map number 2, Garden of Terror. This will be map choice coming out from the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka, giving first pick priority over to Exodia stack. Interesting. Once we retire, we want to live somewhere where moderate weather year-round, not horrible heat in the summer or miserable cold in the winter where I live now. See, that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't say our... So... The big difference, though, Lard, is that you guys probably have the high humidity winters, right? Like, we have low humidity winters. So, I said this like last week. I was telling everyone how I was telling my neighbor about like high humidity winters in Michigan and how it's so different. Because out here, it'll be 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like 5 Celsius or something. And I will walk Bandit, and I'm not exaggerating, in tennis shoes with no socks, sweatpants, and like just underwear, of course, but like nothing, like no extra layers, and then a t-shirt and a sweater. And I will walk Bandit, and I will be sweating by the end of that. It's because you have the ambient temperature of the sun, and it's just mountain cold is different than like Midwest cold. Like it's a completely different like I'll get up in the morning at 7 a.m. before stream, and I'll let up Bandit, and I'll shovel the back deck in a sweater, my underwear, and flip-flops. And like I have no problem. Like I'm not out there like shaking or anything. Like it's like whatever. So anyways. But also, as I said, I love cold, so I'm also used to it. I operate better in cold than I do in hot. Hanzo, Maev, Blaze, and Lucio banned away. As a reminder, the last 10 heroes we saw are banned away, or unavailable since they were played. And it will be a first pick Muradin for the side of Exodia stack. Simple, nothing crazy, nothing flashy, just a solid tank. So where I live then, please make room in about 10-ish years. The world's still gonna be around in 10 years? Ooh! We got Tyrande and ETC. Power Slide, Lunar Flare. So maybe we get like a Jaina, Chromie, single target burst hero. I doubt we see Convection Kael'thas. I think realistically, Adventure scripted by Hopaka, they skip the bounty this game and go for a victory so they can get a 1-1 score in this best of 5 series. That's what I would assume. That is my assumption. Falstad Ana. So, well, the EU region really does like to take Eye of Horus, so we could see an Eye of Horus Ana here, so it's not a guarantee that'll be a mage. Dude, could you imagine nano-boosted March of the Murlocs from Murky? Nano-boosted March of the Murlocs. I'm really curious what kind of value that actually brings to the table. I know nano-boosted Dark Conversion with the level 20 upgrade is actually insane. Gilly Shark and Bingo Knight have a clip somewhere of it, and it's so good. Zeratul ban leads me to believe Vikings are on the horizon. We were at a lake house in July at the beginning of the week in the 90s, and the house has no air conditioning. People get to... Yeah. I mean, Gato, AC is not a thing out in Tahoe. It's really rare when people have AC. Now, I did invest into like a little AC unit thing, like a floor unit that exhausts out a window. It'll keep like the back half of the house pretty cool when I run it, but it does eat up a lot of electricity. Like my electricity bills this summer was pretty high, but it is what it is. Anubrak Greymane, ETC Tyrande. Okay, so solo lane ETC. I like that. Crowd Surfer, maybe some Echo Pedal. Probably see Guitar Hero and like and the something shred. I'm blanking on the level 7 name. Valeera is a bounty. Valeera is a bounty. Wasn't a Seattle thing in Seattle either. Yeah, like when I moved to Tahoe, I remember when we looked at like a bunch of houses, and I remember my parents asked the realtor, they're like, we don't see any AC units, and like the realtor was like, oh, the summers don't get that hot up here. And then we had like, I moved up here, and the first summer was like, wow, this is great. And then the following summers were like 90, 90, 90, 90. Wow, we got a Butcher. Okay. Both teams are going for a bounty. Both teams going for a bounty. Valeera's a bounty. Butcher's a bounty. Who's going to be the bountier? Even in the summer, I think that Tahoe would get chilly overnight because of the altitude. Oh, sure, but here's the thing, Stilgar. All the houses in Tahoe are built to retain heat. So, if it's super hot, by the afternoon, the house has held a bunch of heat. And then to get all that heat out, it's not easy. Because as I said, they're built to retain heat. So you need some sort of augment. And if you're like, but open up the windows. 1, bears. 2, the month of June has so much pine pollen that unless you want to clean pine pollen from the inside of your house daily, you can't open up the windows. So yeah, there's some other factors going into this. Like June's super hot, but you can't have your windows open unless you want tons of pine pollen in your house. And as someone who's allergic to it and dies in the month of June, no. Down for Live is going to be on the right-hand side for Adventure scripted by Hopaka. We have got Hopaka on a Butcher. Ren playing your Tyrande. Dead Inside ETC. Bish is going to be your Anubrak. On the left-hand side, we are looking at an Exodia stack with a Hazuab's Falstad. Yasu on the Ana. We'll have a Dino Valeera, Copen, Hogger, and Bad Benny playing the Muradin. All right, well, I can at least show you the talents, who's on what, and we'll get into the game in a moment here. I've heard it's cheaper to block out the sun like Mr. Burns did in The Simpsons than AC electricity, Harvard study. No, I think you're right, Cordless.
5, 4.
Our apartment was essentially a greenhouse in the summer. Yeah, same. Yeah. Like, there would be days when I finished stream, and the hallway outside of the office where my stream stuff is, that was Benny's AFK. The first Sentinel did hit, by the way. First Sentinel did hit, by the way, if you are curious. It actually got the Ranger piercing value onto Falstad and Valeera. But yeah, like, no joke, I will finish stream, the hallway will be like 85 degrees Fahrenheit in the house. And my stream room's always a couple of degrees hotter. So, like, there's days when I finish stream in the summer, and I'm sitting here and it's like 90 degrees in my stream room. If you don't know the Celsius conversion, just Google C to F or F to C and enter in the numbers I said. Butcher charges in, looking for this hogger. And the cow gets cooked, but hey, Butcher ain't upset about getting some extra meat. Maybe Bad Benny gets taken down here. No charge, no meat to be found. Gamble? Oh, did I not run a gamble? Oh, I didn't. My bad. I thought I ran it. Sorry about that. Thanks for the catch. Garden of Terror. There you go. Sorry. Thank you, chat. Keeping your house shaded makes a huge difference. Yeah, how am I gonna do that? how would I just shade my house? I can't just build a giant sun blocker. The TRPA would not be a fan of that. Honestly, I just, like, it's 2 months of it being too hot in the house, and then it's usually fine, so I can deal with it. June's the worst month in Tahoe. Pine pollen, mosquitoes, and high heat. July, no, less mosquitoes, less heat, like no pine pollen, but then the tourists come. So, it is what it is. I don't mind tourism, though. I mean, it's the bread and butter of our economy out here. I just hate the tourists that throw their trash literally out of their cars as they're driving down the highway. Oh my god, Tahoe's just so beautiful. Taco Bell thrown out the window. Plant a big tree like 20 years ago. Oh! Yeah, you know, because I only moved up here 7 years ago. Yeah, that makes sense. Baja just built a giant sunblocker. Well, that's what I'm saying. The TRPA, the Tahoe Regional Planning Agency or whatever it is, they wouldn't be fans of that. I don't think they'd be too fans. They'd be like, that's a fire hazard or something weird. Tourists make my country's population increase by 20 times, I believe. I heard a stat a long time ago. The resting population, or the local population of South Lake, where I live, is about 40,000. And I heard a stat that in the summer, the max population goes to 250,000 people from tourism and stuff like that. Or like active population. I don't know the right term for it, but either way, as we talk about random things, we have forts being traded in bottom and top. Butcher on 32 meat. Did he die? He did die, so he has lost a little bit of meat here. Oh, county! County. Wow. Sorry, my bad. My bad. I misread that. Lunar Flare. Good auto attacks coming through, and Butcher takes down the Hogger once again. 52 meat on the Butcher. Hey, our Twitch prediction's still going, chat. You can get some extra channel points in since we started that a little late. And I mean, Butcher, 52 meat. He's a quarter of the way there to get stacked. Auto attacks for Falstead at level 1. No hammer gains level 4. You went into the afterburner for the updraft, excuse me, to be able to get away from Butcher. Valier going Sinister Strike build at 4 and 7. No Sentinel connection there. Secret weapon. Murden's holding level 7. See what he's going to pick up here in a moment. Nubrak is immediately going to be going down. Murden Dwarf tosses in. Yeah, it's a bad habit of mine to misread things like that just because I skim the chat and then try and get back to casting. You tried your best, that's all you can do, Stark. It's all you can do. Butcher taken down. Drops to 46 meat. As now Dino wants to take out a Greymane. A Nubrak burrows in, finds the Ana. Lunar Flare to connect as well. Meanwhile, though, ETC hit with a Biotic Grenade. Did go for that level 7 anti-healer, so that increases the duration. I believe it's increases the duration to 2.25 seconds. Let's double check this here as a family. 2.25 seconds, yes, because the baseline is 1.75. It's not a bad habit. It's a bad habit for my brain that I can't control. All you can do is laugh at it at this point, you know? You laugh at your mistake, you giggle, and you move on. I thought Hopaka was going to get taken down there. Apparently not. Sentinel thrown back into the enemies. Gets the piercing from Ranger. Bad Benny fine, though. Lunar Flare just to create a little bit more space, trying to get the ETC out. She's got the power slide. Valir dives in once again, but she doesn't find anything. Hopaka moves to bottom lane. Did go into the Chop Meat level 1, Unrelenting Pursuit level 4, and Meat Shield at level 7, if you're curious about those pickups for Butcher. Haymaker Muradin level 10, Eye of Horus. We have the Smoke Bomb for our Valira, as well as Gust and Shockwave. ETC did go into Guitar here with the Hammer on level 7. That was the one I could remember, not Shred. So he's going to try and split Soak in top lane. What do we got for our heroics here? Lambda Slaughter, Stage Dive makes sense with the ETC, Starfall, Cocoon, and Greymane's holding. I feel like they're going to go... I mean, Curse Bullet's strong still, but go for the Throat might be better for the Ana, Valira, Falstad, squishier targets. No, it's going to be Curse Bullet, okay. Give yourself a break. I try. Two out of 3 Garden Terror Seeds for the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka. Little chop into the bush right there. What's the name? Hamstring. Hamstring's the name of it. Charge him from Butcher. I think it was canceled early right there. Stage dive into the backline from our ETC. Immediately hit with a Sleep Dart. Starfall from Tyrande. Hopaka so very low. Can they get... Can Dino get Hopaka? The heals from Tyrande are just good enough. Charges in, looks for something. Haymaker from Muradin, Gust from the Falstad, and that'll be Butcher going down. Down to 45 meat as the Lunar Flare creates some space. ETC power slides in. Did he expect to have a what? Was he gonna like, what, did he forget that he didn't have power, like, mosh pit or something? Because that was like a beautiful power slide into mosh, but it, like, there's no mosh. Because it's stage dive. Regardless, Sentinel thrown down from the Hall of Storms, hits onto Yasu, but Bad Benny starts out this camp on the left-hand side of our screen. It is going to be the give him the axe at level 7 for our Muradin. We don't see this too often, but it's not a bad talent by any means. Attacking here that is stun, rooted, or slowed increases Muradin basic attack damage by 50% for 3 seconds. And we'll have Siege Giants in bottom lane grabbed. Dino to grab Siege Giants in top. Going to pick up this wave really quickly that was shoved earlier. Butcher still picking up meat. 56 meat for our chef over here. As this camp will be grabbed by the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka. Seed still has not been grabbed, actually. 13 talents here on the left-hand side. Charging from Butcher. Focusing on the Hogger. Stage dive from ETC. Amazing damage into him. Biotic Grenade thrown out as well. Eye of Horus! Valir's got the kill. Eye of Horus will go out, get a couple shots. Hogger. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful Hog Wild. Gonna be met with a Lambda Slaughter. Ana with a Sleep Dart. On to Butcher. Hopaka trying to get away. Does go down. Another set of meat lost by Butcher. The hammering from Falstad is great. And they're almost gonna find the pentakill into Bish. But I think the tower shots are enough. Dino gets the smoke bomb, avoiding more keep shots. But I think they might have enough siege damage. Granted, no minion wave available. Siege Giants have pushed back this wave, so they're just raw pushing this, trading between each other for these tower shots, and ETC slept. They won't take down the keep, get it down to about 50%. That Seed still up for contest as the Sentinel goes between a few enemies. But no connection, as it's 11-5 in kills. Butcher stuck on 40-ish meat for the last, I don't know, 4-ish minutes. The last 4-ish minutes, Butcher's been kind of anywhere from 40 to 50 meat. Butcher is quite the opposite of Arby's. He does not have the meat. So, 13 is on the right soon. We got the Strangle for our Valira at level 13. Using Garrote on a hero reduces their spell power by 40% for 6 seconds. Smelling Salts, Sustained Winds, Pummel as well. ETC is going to go Encore. 5% of a 75-second cooldown. Shockwave from the Hogger. They take down Butcher immediately, back down to 43 meat, and a Nubarex picked off. He lands the Cocoon, but it doesn't matter. A staggering blow onto the right-hand side as Eye of Horus is activated. And Falstad gets the triple kill. Can he make it the quadra? Bear rolls in, looking for Greymane. A little bit more damage. Falstad using the flight. Lands on top of that Greymane. And that's a... picked up by Falstad. Oh, not sure what was going on there, but ETC discovered, taken down. Butcher and Nubrak have respawned, but it's 16-5 in kills currently with a win condition set through bottom. Dino doubles back. I don't think that was on purpose to avoid that Sentinel, just good timing right there. How many Butcher deaths have there been? Not flaming. 5 deaths, so that would mean Butcher has lost 50 meat. So Butcher would technically be at 100 meat right now. More so if he wasn't sitting in the Hall of Storms, because of course, you know, minions, blah, blah, blah. But he's lost 50 meat from those 5 deaths, and it's a 2.5 level difference from Exodia stack to Adventure scripted by Holpaka. Might be actually 3 in a moment, because we're about to roll into 17 as level 14 was just picked up by Adventure scripted by Holpaka. Once again, our blue squad with Adventure scripted by Holpaka with a slightly strong start, and it just really falls away in the mid to late game. Imposing Presence for the Muradin. Love the pickup into the Butcher. If you don't know, Imposing Presence, activate to reduce the attack speed by 50% and movement speed by 20% of nearby heroes and summons for 2.5 seconds. Passively, heroes and summons that attack your hero, Muradin, have their attack speed slow by 20% for 2.5 seconds. Nice pickup for Muradin there. We have the active reload on our Ana. Yeah, Goomba stumped by Falstad. If only Flight did landing damage, that'd be really funny. It'd be like me trying to like bonk that one boss yesterday for 3 damage every time. Stage Evan from ETC, the Biter Grenade comes up from the Ana. Muradin Dwarf tosses in, and Hogger finds the kill onto Butcher. That is dead inside. Once again, dead on the outside. It's 18-5 in kills as Muradin and Hogger take a Lunar Flare, but that's all they're going to do right there. And Butcher, 6 death, back down to 53 meat. And it's been a bit of a struggle here for Holpaka, as the Garden Terror will be summoned to the crew of Exodia stack. Oh, wait, hold on, fight, hold on. Almost take down the Anubarak right there. Curse Bullet from Greymane, chunks Hazuavs, but he's fine. No big deal. Siege Giants grab for bottom. Hogger with the channel. All right, here we go. Garden Terror, I mean, in bottom lane is going to be right past the fort. This is a huge bottom lane push that could be game winning. Sorry, I have auto moderator on, so it's going to be catching some messages here and there. Download money. Hell, what was the old cheat code in Sims 1? Rosebud? If I could open a command prompt and just type Rosebud over and over again, I would. Shockwave to follow up the Stormbolt onto Butcher. This Butcher is looking real hungry this game, but unfortunately he's not going to be satiated because it does look like this is going to be GG's. The Lambda Slaughter not connecting. Butcher goes in for the charge, but that is no stun from the objective in bottom. Holpaka getting low. That is going to be Korj dropping its shielding. The mid keep has fallen. Butcher once again taken down. This is an unfortunate series of events for this Butcher. It may be Greymane, or excuse me, it may be Muradin falling, but the core is already being assailed by so many enemies. And this does look like it's going to be GG. The members of Exodia stack looking for a 3-0 victory in this best of 5 series. They got one map to win, and we got to see what can Adventure, scripted by Holpaka, figure out for map 3. Wait, why is the music still going? What a game. I'm sorry. Wow. Wow. Double the healing almost. Almost double the healing. Wow. I mean, there's a lot of really good buy a grenade value as well, so keep that in mind. All right, everybody, you know the deal. We're going to get ready for our next map. Let's pay out the people, and of course, we're going to run some ads. Before we run the ads, I want to remind you, if you're having a good time here, be sure to follow the channel. If you'd like to support the stream further, it's always much appreciated. We're 18 subs away from our current sub goal, so every little bit helps us out, sustain full-time streaming, bring you amazing Here's the Storm action. Of course, we do have a giveaway from Corsair at the end of this series, which could be after this next map, so be sure to follow, be sure to sub, all that good stuff. Subs do get double luck in the giveaway coming up after this best of 5, and as I mentioned, the next map could be the final one. With the trajectory we have, it feels like it could be. Get your subs in. Welcome in, everybody. Map number 3 in this best of 5 grand finals. On the left-hand side, it's going to be the crew of Exodia stack looking for a 3-0 series and shutting things down in the final qualifier for Murky Cup to gain 10 points in the standings. On the right is Adventure scripted by Hopaka, trying to keep things going. They don't want to be knocked into second place for this tournament, only gaining 7. So maybe the brooms have been grabbed. Maybe some dustpans as well, and we can maybe see the reverse sweep start. Tomb of the Spider Queen. What's up, Pro Men? How you doing, bud? Be sure, as always, to follow the stream. Get yourself some free channel points you can gamble. Do we have to type it without quotations? Yes. That's exactly what I was saying. Hanzo target banned. Blaze removed as well. Tomb of the Spider Queen. What are we thinking here? Couple bounties have been gained by Exodia stack in this series. Is there a way to use Amazon Prime Sub through the Twitch app? Oh, you mean like on mobile? On mobile, unless so, if you're on mobile and you have an Apple product, no. If you're on mobile and you have a Google Pixel or a Samsung, I think yes. Sorry, sir, you're busy putting the kids to sleep. How dare you? How dare you be a good father or mother? How dare you be a responsible parent? How so rude.
Oh, this is my jam.
Yeah, on Twitch, on the mobile app, the best I would recommend is there's like the sub button somewhere around here. You can click on that. It usually brings up the thing, and if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a box you can check that says use Prime Gaming, and then you can do that. But I don't know what your platform is, because I know Apple doesn't work very well, and I never recommend ever subbing on your mobile device. I never recommend subbing on your mobile device, because then you have to give an extra $1 to the Play Store. If you would like to subscribe, jump onto PC, open up Twitch through the desktop application on your phone, maybe. But yes, that is the recommendations for me. As we get Maev Diablo on the right-hand side, Lucio will be your first pick on the left. All right, so good control coming out from Adventure scripted by Hopaka. They need wave clear. I'm trying to be less responsible and worse parent, but it's hard to break the habits. Stop it, Harkin. That's good. That was funny. Tychus, Lucio, Dahaka. Okay. Are they... We've already seen a Cho'Gall in the series, no? No, we have not seen Cho'Gall. I mean, that is a Cho'Gall setup, chat. That is like a giga Cho'Gall setup right there. Arthas. Have they done Cho'Gall? Exodia stack, not there, but maybe they did Cho'Gall today? Second here. Yeah, Exodia stack did do Cho'Gall today already, but they can still play it if they want, but they've already claimed that bounty, so they can't claim it twice, so I doubt they'll be going for it. You're the soundtrack to my garage sale today? Everyone should buy items at this garage sale. Hi, Day! Cute hat, thank you. Just like your face. Got her. Sergeant Hammer and Arthas will be banned away. Hope you're having a great day, Day. Good to see you, bud. If you would like to win a liquid cooling thing for your PC, you can use, you can type the word HOTS in chat. Exclamation giveaway. We do have a giveaway that'll be that'll be activated or rolled at the end of this best of 5, which, I mean, we're one map away. It could be a 3-0 for Exodia stack. Kael'thas on the right is going to be grabbed. Is this Convection Kael'thas? Is this Convection Kael'thas? I don't think they're going to Cho'Gall. Maybe they go for a bounty here. Not sure what they want to do. If they pick up 2 more healers, they could do triple healer composition. They'll go Mei and... they got Azmodan. Okay. Lord of Dunktown. No message. Stilgar, thank you for the Prime Gaming for 5 months. I appreciate that greatly. First sub of the day. It only took us 5 hours, but first sub of the day. First alert of the day. All right, what are we going to get for this last pick on the right-hand side? It will be a Leoric. Okay. All right. I don't hate this whatsoever. I think both teams have a win condition. Good siege, good team fighting on the left-hand side. Same can really be said on the right. I do like the adventure scripted by Hopaka draft better, but let's go ahead and jump on into this, and we'll start up a Twitch prediction. Okay, I am back. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. A little early mornings like this are kicking my butt allergy-wise, but here we go. Right side of the map, down in this best of 5. Grand Finals in Murky Cup Qualifier number 6. We have got the crew of Adventure Scripted by Hopaka with a Mariel Kael'thas. Sorry, I'm just staring at that level 1 talent, waiting to see what it's going to be. Hopaka on the Diablo, Dead Inside Leoric, Ren on your Stukov, as well as Bish Maiev. Left-hand side of the map, we're going to be seeing our Exodia stack with a Dino. Did anyone free him? No. Dino on Azmodan, Hazuab Stykus. Copen will be your... there it is. Will be your Dahaka, Yasu, Lucio, and Bad Benny playing Mei. All right. Both teams with an available bounty. One team will claim a bounty, as Azmodan is one, and Convection Kael'thas, he's stacking the Vecchies. Shadow Charge into Dahaka to start things out. A big lurking arm as well, the Duncan from Azmodan. He is going to go Gluttony level 1. Not Gluttony, sorry, Greed, different G. And Maiev does go down first. First blood in favor for the side of Exodia stack. All right, we'll be watching that. We'll be watching Kael'thas' level 1 vehemently here. Never bet on the Vecchies, except when I play it in ARAM, because I always finish it, and there's no kappa with that. I like taking Vecchies in ARAM, and I believe I have a pretty high completion rate. Now, do I win the game? That part I don't remember, but I do complete it. Umbrobind back into the lurking arm of Stukov with low blow level 1. Beautifully done right there. Easy all in on blue. We got 74,800 on blue, but we got some big believers on Adventure Scripted by Hopaka to take us to a map 4. And hey, no bias to Exodia stack or no negative comments towards them. I just want more hots. Hopaka trying to avoid that drag, but unfortunately just the sustained damage from Lucio and friends is a little too much. And a second kill to the left-hand side, but it is 2-1. A little back and forth right there. Some people like pain. True, I play a lot of FromSoft games on Fridays. Some people like pain. Me booting the stream on a Friday, being like, here we go into Demon Souls again. Time to have a half an hour run back to die 2 seconds on a boss. That's not true, but still. I hate the Man-Eater, and I hate the Flame Lurker. I am not fans of those bosses and their runs. Dunk from Azmodan, trying to pick up some more stackage here. 58 for Dino on that level 1 and baseline. Gravity Labs from Kael'thas. He did went into Energy Royal Reduce the mana cost of Gravity Lapse by 70. The baseline, by the way, is 90. If a Gravity Lapse hits an enemy here, reduce its cooldown by 8 seconds. I don't know the baseline cooldown, though. I want to say it's 12, but that seems way too long. I was right. It is 12. So basically, if you so now Gravity Lapses only cost 20. So you don't need. So if you go Netherwinds, you need to land the Gravity Lapses, which that's no big deal. But now every Gravity Lapse only costs 20, so more Flame Strikes available. And if you land it on a hero, you have a 4-second cooldown. Leoric in bottom lane taken down by Tychus with the help of Dahaka. Or vice versa, actually. Leoric taken down. Oh, wait, no, I did say it right. Sorry, my brain today. Okay. All shell, little laser action from Dino. Tychus so low. And he does go down 4-2 in kills. Dahaka looks for a drag, can't land it. Kael'thas on 8 stacks of Convection. No judgment unless I'm on Tyrael. Okay, oh, I see what you did there. Because Judgment is a heroic. Oh, that's just great comedy right there. Icing from the May. Bish comes in with the Spirit of Vengeance. That's 13 gems picked up by Yasuo. Dahaka in bottom lane. Little 1v1 action. We do have the Consume Vitality as well as the Ghastly Reach with the Hopelessness as well. And our blue Webweavers will descend. For the side of Exodia stack first. May about to respawn. And Twitch Gamble just about to close with a massive prediction. Thank you, chat. Gravity Labs, good damage. Tychus does go down. 10 stacks for Kael'thas. He's halfway there. Some would say he's living on a prayer. And that all shall burn level up, or upgrade at level 7 here with the Master of Destruction. Some Fan and Eyes with the Elune's Wrath afterwards. That little drop of damage from the sky. Saw it right there. Blue Webweavers, how much value can they find? Asmodee trying to get some more dunkage stacking. 122 stacks currently. Top lane Webweaver cleared away. Doesn't get much value. Mid lane, same thing. Leoric manages bottom. Uh-oh, Leoric. Nice tap of the well after a short distance Wraith Walk. But Tychus will show, I think, and Leoric's like, I don't want to be dead anymore. Oh, wait. Lucio with the push-off. Slows down Maiev. Any Umbral Bind pulls? Spirit of Vengeance, Vault of the Wardens, Umbral Bind pulls 2. Activation of the teleport, way to push it from Stukov. Unfortunately, Maiev still goes down. I believe all those gems were picked up from Maiev. She had a good chunk of gems too. Overpower, body blocks. Hopaka maybe with the Shadow Charge into the wall. Actually pushing Copen near the fort, but doesn't get much displacement they were hoping for. Or Hopaka not getting much displacement as he was hoping for. Copen lands the drag. Lucio still pushing around here. Gravity Lapse not connecting from Kael'thas. 13 stacks on the Vecchies. Make that 15 as he gets the double hit with that Verdant Spear activation? Sphere, sorry. Verdant Spheres, yes. Got a little demonic invasion for our Asmodan. High five Lucio. May with the Ice Wall. Commandeer Odin and Isolation. Someone once tried to tell me that this is Commander, and I was like, huh? It's Deer. It's Deer at the end. No, it's Commander Odin. Oh, okay. All right. Sure. I totally believe you. Massive shove from Stukov. We've got a Lucio going down to Maiev. Here comes the Shadow Charge from Diablo as the Ice Wall does expire. A dunk from Asmodan from mid lane as Leoric is still putting pressure onto the Lord of... Or no, the General of Hell. Lord of Terror is currently in bottom lane trying to back away. Bambi Odin! Did you guys know that the voice actor for Bambi ended up being a Marine drill instructor, and he hid that fact for the vast majority of time that he was in the Marines? Did you guys know that? The person who voiced Bambi eventually went into the Marines and hid the fact that he was that voice actor. That's wild to me. I found out that fact like a week ago. Kael'thas goes down, and the Vecchies are reset to 0. Demonic Invasion. Diablo comes in with a Shadow Charge, met by an Isolation of Dahaka, who goes fishing for a drag but can't land anything. Unfortunate for Kael'thas right there. I don't know how many he was on. I tried to look back at the stream, but I couldn't see the number. But I know he was over 15. The last I saw, he was at 15. Was he? Does anyone know? Was he at like 19 stacks or something? Does anyone know how many stacks Kael'thas was at? Oh, you saw the same post as well, Kalavoth? Yeah. That was really cool. Just like tidbits like that are very interesting to me. Enhanced tissue regeneration done. Massive shove from Stukov to push back the enemy. All shell the laser doesn't get the full duration right there onto Diablo. No extra stackage for Dino, but we are over the 200 stacks, so you do have the all-shell burn range increased by 25%. Demonic Warriors gain 20% attack speed and movement speed as well. Another nice vault to the Wardens. I think they actually still got the stackage at the end. Doesn't matter. 13 talents here coming through. The blue web weavers are pushing in. Diablo trying to make something happen into May. The gravity lab's not connecting. I mean, it does, but doesn't get any CC value. Ice Wall from the May avoided. Kael'thas on 1 convection stack currently. Oh, really? Oh, Proman, thank you so much. I completely missed it. I just assumed the game bugged out and didn't show any death stacks. Like, sometimes you get, like, Diablo souls being lost on, like, Thrall or something, you know? I didn't even see that initial kill. Thank you for catching it. So he did die with around 15. Okay. But that was the first time. Ice. Cryo Freeze from May activated. Flank from Kael'thas. Living Bomb. At least they find something here, but Diablo's souls will be consumed. No, he didn't have souls, actually. He was at 46. I thought he was full. Dunk from Asmodan! As he takes down Kael'thas. Another few stacks lost right there. I think it was 2 or 3. Massive minion wave in top. Now, they don't fixate onto structures, but with no minions around, these are still going to be getting wonderful range damage. And if you did not know, range minions actually deal way more damage than melee minions into structures. Did you guys know that? Melee minions currently are dealing 22 damage, and then against structures, 64 damage. Range minions are dealing 43 or 44 base damage, because we round up on decimals, and into structures, triple into 130 damage. So there you go. Little tidbits for all of you at home. Heroes Lounge, thank you for the raid. I don't know why my alert didn't go off. Okay, my alerts are not working today. I was actually going to raid you, Heroes Lounge. I was hoping that I'd be able to raid you today, but apparently my alerts don't want to work. Hold on, maybe this time? 3rd time's a charm. Thank you, Heroes Lounge, for the raid. I appreciate it greatly. I hope the grand final cast was amazing. I think it was Transparent doing that. Transparent, you're amazing. And whomever was casting as well. I apologize if it was another caster. But thank you for the raid. Thanks for thinking of us. Welcome in, Raiders. We're in the grand finals of the Murky Cup Qualifier number 6. Map number 3. And Exodia Stack lead this series 2-0. If they can find this map, they'll take first place in this 6th qualifier. A Gravity Labs from Kael'thas. You may be like, why is Kael'thas going convection? There's bounties, like Asmodan is a bounty. So if Exodia Stack wins, they claim a bounty. If Adventure scripted by Hopaka, we get more games. And Kael'thas convection is a bounty. He doesn't need to finish it, he just needs to win with it. Yoshi Tales, thank you for the follow, or for coming by, sorry. You might already be following the channel. I think it's Yoshi Tales, right? 14-9, currently in our kills. Leading for Exodia Stack as 16 talent here is about to be picked up on the left-hand side. Ah, we got my favorite level 16 for Asmodan, Hell Rift. Works really well with that level 1 as well. Shadow Charge from Diablo onto the May as we currently have a Kael'thas throwing out the Phoenix. We have a Containment Disc into Dahaka. Diablo, 97 souls, 97 souls! He goes down, no respawn. Lucio traded, and Diablo souls are going to be completed after he's dead, so he doesn't get the activation of that death timer or anything like that. Still dead for 33, but you know what? He respawns with full souls. And Leoric gets picked off once again. This is looking real rough for the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka as we now move in through mid with Commandeer Odin. Yosh One Tail Z. Oh, my apologies. Thank you, Ninja, for the shout out. Asmodan does go down. No, Kael'thas, 9 stacks. 10 stacks. Tychus, Hazuovs, Tychus, Gravity Labs. No! Master Assassin is done, by the way. Tychus has 25% auto attack speed bonus. If it's he's got 5 auto attacks per second. If the thing updates correctly, Tychus is doing 5 auto attacks per second. Diablo goes down, Maiev goes down. That's a drag onto Leoric, and I think we will see Leoric picked off as well. Technically, that is a
team kill.
Well, Web Weavers are available. Who's got the last turn in? It's Copen. Okay. When Master Assassin finishes before Convection, you know something went wrong. Yeah, I would agree with that statement, actually. Like, no flame to the players at all, but I 100% agree with that. 20 talent here on the left-hand side. Sin's Grasp, High Five Lucio with the Mixing Fire, Shatter for May, which is going to be a minus 25 armor to the enemies afflicted for 5 seconds afterwards. That's an eternity. Big red button and Isolation Contagion. Asmodan throws down the Demonic Invasion. A Phoenix in from Kael'thas. As Diablo looks to take down Dino, the boss does go over to the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka. Or sorry, no, an Exodia stack. Sorry, I misread that little team backwardsness. Dash from Tychus. Lurking Arm, they try and take down Hazuovs, but they can't find it. The drag does connect. Kael'thas gets a 4th stack on Convection, but there's a High Five Mixing Fire. Goodbye! Is what we call that on this stream. An Exodia stack with 27 kills 15 minutes in. to Tomb of the Spider Queen will speedrun this best of 5 grand finals, claim a 3rd bounty in this series, and will be taking first place with 10 points, bolstering their position in the standings, as we do have our playoffs coming up next weekend. As a reminder, we are about to roll out a giveaway. So if you came in from the Heroes Lounge stream and you stuck around, thank you first. If you would like to enter into the giveaway, which is coming up after we talk about stats, use exclamation giveaway and you type the word H, or the letters HOTS in chat. I keep saying to use giveaway so you know what product you're getting. We do ship internationally, so exclamation giveaway. And if you'd like to enter in HOTS, that is the 4 letters you need to type into chat. Case is not sensitive, and subscribers do have double luck. Moderators are allowed as well.